So, Scotty, let's start. Unfortunate news with Laura. Can you just kind of recap what's happened there?
Yeah, so Laura had a tackle that she went for last game against Geelong, and just reached out and her hand hit the body of the opposition player a little bit awkwardly, and unfortunately she's done some damage to her hand, so she's off to see a specialist, but she'll be out for an extended time.
Are you? I mean, how optimistic are you that we'll see her again this year?
We won't know until we
Yep.
get the results from the specialist, but yeah, it's not looking good, and it'll be a bonus if we see her again this season.
All three All-Australian players now potentially out for the year. Just how big a blow is that for the team? I know you've spoken a lot about next player up, giving these young girls a chance, but to have your three best players from last year all that must be hard to cope with at the moment.
Yeah, it's a challenge for us. We get challenged in lots of ways, and on game day, and injuries are just a part of the game. And yeah, it's not great, but the good thing is it's just next player in, and it gives opportunity to others. And we're really confident that we've done enough work. And we always talk about it being a 32 member squad, and each member is as important as the others. So it really is just about getting the next one in and playing a role and taking their opportunities.
Obviously, I know we spoke about it after the game on Sunday, but there's some players who are really taking those opportunities this year. Soph and Tanya, how pleased have you been with? I guess the midfield work's still been pretty good this year, considering the calibre of players you've had out at times.
Yeah, I've actually enjoyed Holly Cooper's work too in the midfield. Just a young player coming through, and she's learnt a lot. You sit down with her and have a one-on-one with her, and she's just full of knowledge and says things like, I didn't know that running pattern was like that, and you can't buy that sort of education. So we're really important. Maddie Collier down back has found a spot down back and is able to distribute the ball for us, which has been a nice little find. She trained all pre-season on the wing, so just through necessity she's gone back, and there's little pockets of gold that we've discovered as we've gone along, and that's really important building into 25 that we get that as well. And yeah, it's no better time to prove it against North.
What has the morale kind of been like? Obviously, it was a great year last year in terms of results, flying high, making finals. It's, as you said, been a bit more challenging, but have you seen that affect the group at all?
Not really. We had a really good week down in Melbourne together. The connection piece was really good with the condensed fixturing, so that's been a bonus. And I think the attitude of training, we just come off the track now, and the group's really positive and excited. I think because we're not out of games, we find ourselves in games, and we have really good moments, and it's just putting all that together, and that's exciting. And if you do a lot right, you give yourself a chance to win, and we've been pretty good at that so far this year anyway.
You've had a couple of those results now that have been within a goal. I mean, what is the main kind of takeaway from that? Is it the fact that you have been able to compete, that you have been close, or is it that frustration going, okay, a kick either way in those games, and things are really different right now?
Yeah, definitely. We could be 5-2 if you take those results and flip them, but it is what it is. And the way we're looking at it is that we've had the opportunity to be in those games, and that's exciting. And we've learnt a lot. And then from a game sense point of view, we're getting better and better at protecting moments when you've got to protect moments, and then taking advantage of other moments. And that's, as I said, that just puts us in great stead going into 2025.
How's Monham tracking for potentially back against the Kangas?
Yeah, she trained today and trained really well. So we got match committee this afternoon, and she'll be up for selection this week, which is great.
Just on the Kangaroos, obviously it's probably one of the toughest tasks in footy at the moment, taking them on and going down to Tassie for that. I mean, how do you approach that task, as we said, with some of the challenges injury-wise with the young group? What's your main message to them this week?
Well, it's just that we've got a job to do down there, and we trust them, and we've got a bit of belief. Our effort and intensity's been really good. Pressure's been through the roof. So if we bring that, then you just never know. And we're all about just improving in increments, and I think we've improved each week over the last month or so. And it's a big challenge, but it's a great challenge, and nothing to lose. We go down there and take them on and learn a lot about ourselves and how we connect with each other. And that's the main message, is just take the connection piece and trying to put more moments together than what we did the week before.
Is that the key message, I guess, for the rest of the season? Now, obviously, there's a few probably trickier tasks coming up against sort of top of the table teams, and as you said, that 2-5 record probably makes finals tough from here, although not impossible. So, is it just about building, I guess, foundation blocks for 25 and beyond now, hopefully?
Yeah, it is. It's a piece of it says while you still got a chance, you're still alive. And we'll just put our best foot forward and really confident with the group that we've got. And the kids are coming and they bring an energy, and that's great. And the experienced players are saying that they're really enjoying the energy that the young ones are bringing. And you just never know, if you get momentum at the right time, you can do anything. And I don't think there's any game I've felt this year where we haven't at least had our quarter here and there. And then our last 8 quarters, if you look at them, we've lost 2. So that's might not be on the scoreboard, but statistically we've lost 2 quarters. And so it's working on those and trying to put 4 quarters together, and that's what we'll try and do on the weekend and going forward.
After Paris's impressive game, any other players been up with sort of highlights packages going maybe a move around or trying to shift magnets or anything like that?
Yeah, there's been a line at my door saying, I told you I was a forward. No, there's Paris's performance was amazing, and what I liked about her performance, it wasn't just the goals, it was actually what she did pressure-wise up the ground, and she really took her opportunity. And I think what it's actually done is given others hope that there's, if you get an opportunity in the team, you just got to take it and play a role, even if it's not where you've trained all pre-season. And as I say, that builds a really good base going forward.